Okay, so here's the deal. Resale Rabbit here. It is Monday. This is Friday's orders. I didn't do that Friday. So while we were at Dollar General, my other half bought a Nerf football. When we got here, we went through everything, pulled everything, then started throwing the football back and forth. Next thing you know, it was like 10 o'clock, and we went home. So I finished that up this morning. Thankfully, eBay's not doing defects or anything right now due to the whole virus and everything, but so that's taken care of. And a lot of those items were upgraded to priority just because of their weight, so I probably will only have a couple dings anyways. So next, I'm going to show you how to ship pallets. So I am on uship.com. This is where I do all of my LTL shipping. We're going to click freight down here. And this website does sometimes take a little bit to load. And then we're shipping new commercial goods. And we're waiting. All right, so you want to select pallet. 48 by 40 is a standard pallet size. Of course, you'd want to put your own in. And then the height. The height is going to be 82 inches. The weight on this one is 500. And we've got one. Now, in this particular case, we've got two pallets. If they were the same weight and dimensions, you could just put quantity of two. So it's going to be a pallet 48 by 40. And this one's a bit shorter, 73 inches. And weighs 470. And again, we have one. Now, you mark if it's stackable or hazardous. This is neither. Select a pickup date. I'm going to select today. And these ship from zip code. I'm going to select that. Now, pickup type. You have to select the pickup type, and the drop-off is going to be the same way. Is it a residence or home business? Is it a business with a loading dock or forklift or without? The only other one that you're probably going to do once in a while is storage facility. You have to add that. Now, if you choose a separate one, if you choose business without loading dock, but it's actually a residence, they will charge you for that after the fact. So just keep that in mind. Now we're going to put in the delivery information. Now under delivery information, you're going to add any extra services, lift gate, inside pickup, call before delivery, any of that. These can be added charges for any of them. So next you're going to get a series of quotes here with different carriers. You pick one. I typically pick the cheapest. And then it brings you to this. You just put in your information for pickup and delivery. Next, you're gonna add any information about the item. They want something there. I just put, one or two words on what it is, toys, and then check out. Now you can include cargo insurance here through uShip. I always decline it because the carriers typically have their own. Of course, this is up to you if you want to pay the 75 bucks, and then it'll give you a total price. You pay for it and you're good to go. They will call you when they arrive. Next, you're going to get a bill of lading. This is like a packing slip that the driver keeps. I'm not going to scroll down because it's got all the information from the buyer and everything as well. But what you want to do is print 2 copies of that, one for you, one for the driver. I always print a third one just in case, and you will be signing it. I also print 1 copy of it for each pallet and tape it to the pallet, and then you'll get a shipping label on the bottom where you will print copy for each pallet. So with uShip, it's going to look like this. It's going to have the details of what the shipment is, total weight, class, and everything. You're going to want to sign here, indicate who loaded it, who counted it, and then the carrier will sign there. And then you keep a copy, and the carrier will take a copy. And your shipping label will look like any other. It will say to and from on there, just like another shipping label. It'll have the pickup date, the weight, number of units, and the BOL number. So now we're going to go to the other warehouse where these pallets are sitting and get this ready. And all you do is you tape the label to the front of the pallet and tape the BOL next to it. And that's it. That's ready to ship out. You wait for the driver to show up. And they'll stick on like that. And then we just put them right by the door and wait for the truck. So this is the second message I got from this company saying that we don't have approval to sell their products. We don't need their approval. If eBay says we can't sell their products, that's another story. But this brand has no right to tell us that we can't because, well, they don't. we own the item. So anyways, I'm going to respond to them again saying that we're going to continue selling it. Short, sweet, and to the point. Big weekend here, 66 orders for 1,755. Let's start pulling them. Starting in here, we've got Boheme, sold for $9.98. Next, we're going to C2. We've got a shirt. That's pants. There we go. Right here, it's got a kitten on it. Came on an Amazon pallet, sold for, I think it was $14.99. Let me double check here. $14.99. This one is exciting. We sold a USB charger, a flux capacitor, for $124.99. You might remember the video where I found this at Goodwill. It was when I was out in Minnesota. It was one of the stores on the way back, though. I think it was a Wisconsin store. I paid $12.99. It's just a USB charger. It's got an on and off switch, so I'm assuming it lights up. You can kind of see in the picture there. Just a USB charger. I saw it and was thinking, do I really want to spend $12.99 on this for my own collection? And then I looked it up, and well, unfortunately, it's not going in my collection. But nice sale, $124.99. I am very happy about that. 1D3 we're looking for right here. Sold for $13.49. It's Bonillico is the brand. And I think it was a viewer. Let me go check. And if so, let's see what they said. So this was from Marina, who says, love your YouTube videos. Thanks, Marina. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I appreciate the sale and hope you enjoy it. Next, we sold some coveralls for $80.99. These came on an Amazon pallet, and they sold to a viewer. They sold to Craig. It says, hey there, Rabbit. I'm a viewer. I'm ordering these for my husband. So maybe the husband's Craig. I'm ordering these for my husband. Thanks for the offer. Super happy to help support your channel and eBay sales. Well, Craig or Craig's wife, I appreciate the sale. I hope they work out well for you. And hope you're able to get some good work done in them. Next, I sold a pack of 50 sheet protectors for $4.50 plus shipping. So a total of $13.67 to a viewer, Ryan, who says, hey Rabbit, thanks for the offer. Love your videos and always look forward to watching them. I wish you all the best, and I'd really like a signed card as well. Thanks. Thanks, Ryan. I will toss in a signed card for you, and I hope you enjoy them. We sold a size 6 on the black shoes. We're getting nice and low here. And there was a viewer note, or I should say a buyer's note. I'm not sure if it's a viewer or not. It just says, don't ship yet. I'm ordering a couple more things. So we'll set these aside and see if anything else comes through in any other notes. And in 1B3, we're looking for a kitten. Let's see here. Kitty, 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 kitty. I need to shake a bag of treats. Maybe that'll... There we go. Looks like we've got 8 more of these. Sold for $14. Next, we sold a case of sheet protectors. I can get it out here with one hand for $30. And these came out of Office Depot. These were a viewer sale. Sold to Matthew, who says, hey, Resale Rabbit, viewer here for mostly a year now. Thanks for your great work. Can I have a signed Target poly mailer in my case? Because Target was my favorite store when they were in Canada. Stay safe and wash your hands. Math. So, Math, or Matthew, I'm assuming Math is short for Matthew. I have to figure out where Tim put them because we weren't planning on using them for a while. So, if I can find them, absolutely. I don't have a clue where he would have put them, though. Of course, I can always send him a message and ask him. I feel like they shouldn't be that difficult to find, though. All right. I'm going to hunt, and I'll see if I can find them. So I'm going to have to wait until I hear back from Tim because I don't know. We weren't intending to use those for a while, so I'm sure he buried them away somewhere, so we'll see. Anyways, we sold a pair of these pants, and we're losing a shirt here. This shirt does not want to stay on that shelf. I think it's going to be these. See if I can get the size here. Somewhere, maybe. I think they're supposed to be a 34 by 31. I don't even see a tag on them. Well, 34. I can't just read any of that. Doesn't look like. Where did he get 31? I wonder if he just measured them. Well, I'll look at the pictures, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be these, which sold for a total of 15 bucks. And I think they came on an Amazon pallet. All right, we'll take a walk back in here. We sold 2 items to one person. We sold a Boheme right here. And what else? 1F1 ink brown. That's gonna be this right here, I believe. Ink brown, there we go. These 2 sold for a combined $17.97. Next, in 1G1, we're looking for Pink Shine. 1 EFG. Now I know my ABCs. I think it's going to be one of these. Let's see, Pink Shine right there. This guy here, I pay, let's see, 5% of 10 bucks is what, 50 cents? And I sold it for $8.50. Next, we're moving on to auto parts. And I don't know if he put it in here or if it's where the auto parts initially were. There it is. Right here, it's a battery for something. Does it say on the listing what it goes to? Optrel battery, and has some model numbers. So anyway, sold for 50 bucks. Came with the auto parts. Next, we're looking for a pair of Primal shorts. That's Asics. So it doesn't have a location ID, and it doesn't appear to be in here. Wait, now I remember, some of the Primal stuff ended up in here. That's Pearl Izumi. Here's Primal. I don't think this is the one. I think this is it. I'm gonna have to look at the listing. So that was it. It was just the wrong size. This is the right size. These, I believe, are biking shorts. They're padded, so you can ride a bike. They sold for 32 bucks and came on the Amazon pallets. Next sale was this scarf. Came on a Dress Barn. $34.95 was retail. I sold it for $17.99 to a viewer who says, Rabbit, please include a signed business card if possible with my order. Your video each morning is accompanied with my first cup of coffee. Coffee and Resale Rabbit to start my day. I hope you and Mrs. Rabbit stay safe and your business prospers. Thank you. I appreciate the order and hope you enjoy it. It's one size fits all, so I can't say I hope it fits, because if you are a person, then it fits you, because it says fits all people. All right, next sale. Sold another inflator, $34.99. Only got a couple left. We sold a Dress Barn blouse, original retail of 40 bucks. Sold for $19.99 to a viewer, Brianna, who says, just wanted to say I'm a huge fan. I love watching your videos, especially the longer ones. Actually watching one right now as I type this. Stay safe, Brianna. Brianna, I appreciate the sale and hope you enjoy the shirt. Next, we sold a pack of Learn Italian playing cards and a French curve set, and those sold for $18.48. Next sale, a portion pacer for dogs. You put this, it's kind of a heavy feeling ball. It's about the size of a softball, but feels heavier. I guess you put it in their bowl and it slows them down when they're eating. Anyways, came from an Amazon pallet, and it was a viewer sale. It sold to Justin, who said, hello, I wanted to say thank you for accepting my offer, and I hope that y'all are doing well, staying safe. I can't wait to see a new YouTube video from you. I've learned a lot watching your videos, and it has helped me selling on eBay. Thank you again, Justin. Justin, I appreciate the sale. I hope it works and slows down their eating. Sold another roll of sandpaper for $17. This is going to be the 180 grit. Come on. There you go. There you go. All right, 100 count in this roll for an orbital sander of some sort. Sold for $17 and came with the auto parts actually on an Amazon pallet. So I feel really dumb. Here's all of our shipping supplies. Here's the Target mailers. There's another one down here that's actually open. So we'll pull it out for you. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can get one that isn't all wrinkled. There we go. It's got a crease in the middle, and it's gonna have another crease because I'll have to fold it to get it in that box with the sheet protectors. But this was for Matthew in Canada, who said Target was his favorite store. Target was not open very long in Canada, but fun fact, my first time to Canada, the first thing I did was go to Target because I wanted to see how it looked. So anyways, I will sign this and unfortunately have to fold it in half again, but we'll get it shipped out for you, Matthew. Thanks again. Next, back in here, we sold a 3-pack of this cologne for, it's kind of wedged in here, $31.49, which seems odd because we sold a single bottle. You know what? That's 8 ounces. This one's not 8 ounces. I think that's what it was. I think we sold a single bottle for of this for 13 or 30 bucks. These are smaller. So I'm thinking that's why this whole thing sold for that. Is there a size on here somewhere? Ingredients. That might be the size. 36 mil. No, because this says the same thing. Oh, there we go. 2.25 fluid ounces, 66.5 millimeters. So one of these is 2 1/4. So that means the 3-pack is 6.75 ounces. So still less than that. So one of these, I'm thinking these are just packaged like that for ship when they were shipped to the store originally. But we sold a 3-pack here for $31.49. These all came on the Walmart pallets. Next, we sold a valve, looks like the last one, for 10 bucks. Toss this box. And came on the Lowe's truckload. Next, we sold a romper. It's all sealed up in the bag, so I'm just showing you the picture here. Sold for $25 to a viewer that says, thanks for accepting my offer, Rabbit. Be well and happy Easter. That was from Deborah. Deborah, hope you had a happy Easter as well, and I appreciate the sale. Here's an item right there, Bose remote. Took a lot longer to sell than I would have thought. Usually Bose stuff doesn't stay on the shelf for long, but this sold for 24 bucks. And I don't remember where it came from. Next, we sold a jacket. I don't know if this is it or not. Yep, Indianapolis Colts. So this is a camouflage Indianapolis Colts jacket. We've got them for a few different teams. This one sold for 35 bucks. And it came on the Amazon pallets. Next, we sold for 15 another roll of sandpaper. This is the 240 grit. It was the same buyer who bought the 180 grit. Sold for 15. I'm not sure why one sold for 17 and one for 15. But anyways, I'm going to put it right here with the other one, both to the same buyer. Now we're looking for a lawnmower belt. Right here, it's the last one of this particular model. Came on the, well, it probably came on the Lowe's truckload, but I also bought some of these at Lowe's on clearance. This sold for 12 bucks. Sold a Christmas stocking. I think it's gonna be right here, the Little Mermaid. This sold a while ago. It's got some strings on it. I don't know what's going on there. I'll cut those off before I ship it out. Anyways, I paid $1.30 at Target with their Christmas clearance. Sold for $10.79, I think. Oh, where is it on my list? $10.79. Now, this sold a while ago, and I think it sold cheap, like $7.99. And came back because wrong address. It was a return to sender. So, sold again. I think it was this one at least. I don't remember why they didn't buy it again. I don't know what the store was. Anyways, sold for $10.79. Next, up here, sold a gorilla mask for, there it is right there, $19.99. Came on the Amazon pallet. Next, sold a pair of shorts here for $19.99. Came on the Target pallets for 50 cents. Now we've got a viewer sale who bought two things. The first is in here. It is going to be, is it? No, there it is. It's going to be this Vanilla Company or Vanilla Co. Hydration Sleeping Mask. And a set of Pyrex lids for whatever size glass bowls. Looks like there's 6 of them. These came on the Amazon pallets. The sleeping mask came from Riley Rose when they closed. This was a viewer sale. Let's read the note. So combined, they spent $25. It was Lexi who says, "Hi, Resale Rabbit. I'm a viewer, and fortunately, my job allows me to work at home during this time. I've been looking forward to watching your videos at the end of every workday. I'm a fellow Wisconsinite. Would love to get to one of your warehouse sales once all this is over. Would love a signed card if you have one." Thanks, Lexi. I appreciate the purchase. I'll get you a signed card, and hopefully once this is done, we can have a warehouse sale. Next sale was a total of $35.98 for 2 Dress Barn shirts. This one, retail was $40, and this one, retail was also $40. I paid $1 each. That is actually the exact same shirt. Someone else bought one right here. I'm pretty sure it was a viewer who bought that one. So these two, I'm assuming were not from a viewer. There was no note on the purchase, but I really have nothing else to say about that. I always drag on like I'm going to add more things to my thoughts, but there isn't any. Back in here, we're looking for 1C1. Portofino is the color. Looks like we've got one left after this. Right there. And I forgot what it sold for. 1 second. Sold for $11.69. All right, I'm going to get these shipped out, and then we'll get the rest because my table's pretty full. So the person who bought the shoes, Jamie, she also ended up buying this Boheme. If you remember, she said, "Don't ship yet, I'm ordering more things." She bought these two, and I know it's a viewer because she bought a pair of shoes in a previous video. If you remember, her comment says, "You only know my shoe size and not my bra size." So anyways, thanks, Jamie. I'll get these shipped out for you. So we're just about ready to start adding labels. Just got a couple more items to do. But I got a call from a truck driver. They're on location at our other warehouse. So I'm going to go get those pallets loaded up and then come back and finish this. Here we go. All right, all loaded up. Let's go back and ship the rest of those orders. And the first leg is done, those and those. Let's get these dropped off. That way I don't overwhelm the post office too much, and we'll come back and do the rest. Never mind, I'm back over here. Had this pallet sell earlier, this really misshapen pallet. I did have to add the extra, 8 inches or whatever where it sticks out. But that sold. That might get picked up today. No, it's already 4:45. So this will probably get picked up tomorrow morning sometime. But I had to get the labels on and get that ready to go. One thing that's important, drivers don't want to wait around. They're usually in a rush. So make sure your pallet is wrapped and ready to go before you even schedule shipping. And as soon as you have the BOL and the shipping label, get it on the pallet. Don't wait for the driver to show up because they're not going to want to wait around for that. So before I get to the rest of the eBay stuff, I had a couple of comments that I want to talk about, or a comment. Somebody said that they prefer the videos where I'm going to get the items rather than just showing it all on the table. And I agree, those are better. The reason the last couple of videos just had everything laid out on the table and I showed it was just because I was in a rush. It was either don't film it at all or film it that way. I had to get it out the door very quickly. So I went with whatever I could do just to get it filmed. Now the other thing is I got a letter, or a card actually, with eBay tape on it from a viewer. I already opened it, I know what it is, but I want to show you guys the kindness that comes from this community. So the card, Indianapolis, Indiana. This is kind of a neat card. I actually used to live in Indianapolis. This is the circle downtown, which is really cool to see, especially at Christmas time when they have lights strung down, so it looks like a giant Christmas tree. It's really neat. But there was 20 bucks in it, and it says, here's the note here. It's from Britt. He says, a little token of his appreciation, and he hopes I pass it along to my employees. If you want to pause it, you can read it. But I will definitely, once we're all back and running, I'll use this to buy lunch for my staff. Britt, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. That was such an amazing gesture. I couldn't believe it when I opened it. I was speechless. I really appreciate that. My staff will really appreciate that. And we'll figure something out, maybe pizza or something one of these days once we come back to celebrate being able to reopen. And thank you. I'm really speechless from that. That's such a kind gesture. So the next run of stuff, we've got this belt here. Yes, this one. We've got a couple left. This sold for $9.99, came on the Lowe's pallets, and it fits self-propelled front-wheel drive walk-behind mowers, 2005 through 2010. So it sounds like it's a pretty broad item that'll work with a lot of different mowers. Couple of items back here. So first we're looking for 1C4, let's see, Emerald. I actually sold 2 of these, same viewer, 2 separate purchases. So 1C4, we're looking for Emerald, and these sold for $14.99 each. Also looking in 1B1, this is another buyer. Did I say viewer? I don't know if that was a viewer. They didn't make a note. But anyways, let's see, 1B1, we're looking for Molten Midnight. 1B1, I think, no. That's right here, Molten Midnight. And this was purchased for $10.79. And that's it back here for now. Got another pair of sandals, the pink in size 7. That's the only one, or the last one we have of those, sold for $14.95. Came on the Target pallets for 50 cents. We've got size 8 in pink, a whole bunch of those. We've got a few size 6 in pink, and we've got a 9 in pink, as well as a few size 6 in black, and that's it for these. Floral dress. So I'm not seeing these numbers on there. I'm gonna have to take a closer look, but this person also bought this Barbie doll, which I would assume came from an Amazon pallet. Yep, Amazon pallet. Let's see if it's old. 2010, so it is new old stock. Let's see if we can dig out that dress. So along with the Barbie doll, we've got a dress from Motherhood Maternity. Retail is $54.98. The 2 combined sold for $29.98. And it was a viewer. It says, "Hi Rabbit, Kurt here, longtime viewer. Previously bought a Target swimsuit for my wife Amanda. Today the Barbie is for my daughter Madison, age 3. And as we expect our second child, a boy, in August, I picked up this maternity dress for Amanda as well. I am truly surprised at some of the things you managed to sell, as some of the things you acquire just don't seem marketable. But I guess there's a buyer for nearly everything. Thanks for the entertaining videos." Kurt, I appreciate the purchase. I hope your wife likes the dress, and I hope your daughter likes the doll. We'll get these shipped out for you. We've got another pair of the Feel Goods. Is that this? Size 10. So one of them said vegan, and I was very confused on another video how shoes can be vegan. And then I had one of those face palm moments. Someone explained it to me. They don't use leather. That makes a lot of sense that I didn't think about. But anyways, these sold for $16.79 to a viewer. She says, "Hey Rabbit, I am a faithful watcher of your videos for the past couple of years. I bought some items the other day and left a message, but I guess I put it in the wrong place. My husband and I love your enthusiasm and energy, and sometimes sarcasm. We sold on eBay for 20 years, but old age got to us and we stopped. Stay safe and enjoy, and keep your videos coming, Jeannie." Jeannie, I appreciate the purchase. I hope you enjoy these, and we'll get them shipped out for you. We've got a big apparel sale here for $121.94. It's 6 items, so we've got 3 pairs of pants. out of Dress Barn. That doesn't have a price. This was $45. This was $45. We've got a shirt. This came off an Amazon pallet. Original retail was $45. We've got a dress from Dress Barn. Original retail was $60. And then we've got a shirt from Dress Barn, which is all sealed up. Well, you know what? I can open this up because this is all getting shipped together. So I can't just slap a label on this. And here's the shirt, $34.95 out of Dress Barn. So this was a good sale. Glad to see some of this Dress Barn stuff going and in bulk. Now here is a neat sale. I'm gonna pull this out and open it up and show it to you because this thing is really cool. This came off of one of those electronics recycling pallets. It sold for $189.99. It is defective. That is for parts. If I remember right, when Tim listed it, he did the research. These are like $2,000 if they're working. I think he said it was like one of the first laptops or something. I don't remember what the value was in it. He told me, but he listed it a while ago. Looks like it records to a micro cassette tape. So it sold to a viewer who says, "Thanks for accepting my offer. This is going to be a fun project to restore. I really enjoy your videos. Keep up the good work. Stay safe, Jess." Jess, I hope you're able to get this working and make some good money on it or keep it in your collection. This thing has all of the original books in here. It's got the original power cord. I think most of the ones we looked up were missing that. About $180. This thing is neat. It powers on, but it doesn't really respond when we type or anything, so I don't know what the issue is. At least that's what it says on the listing, but I do remember personally testing this because I thought it was cool. And then the cover, there we go, slides right on there. Then on the bottom, you've got some slots here for expansion. I think one of them holds a battery. This thing is pretty neat. Slipped off there. So I'll get this shipped out. And Jess, let me know if you get this restored because it's kind of neat. I don't want to buy it back if it's restored because I don't want it, but I think it's cool. It's one of my favorite parts of this business. I get to have things that are cool that I wouldn't normally want to have, even if it's just for a short period of time. Here for $35, we sold a Dress Barn shirt. Original retail was $45. A shirt that came out of Amazon on an Amazon pallet, and then another kitty shirt came on an Amazon pallet. Total of, what did I just say, 35? Grab my sheet here. 35 even for all three. Surprised it took us this long to get here. The first bra sale of the day is going to be in 2B1. I'm caught. I gotta remember to push those back in. 2B1. And we are looking for a 38 double D in sandshell pink. So that's gonna be this. There's a 40C. Here is 38 double D in sandshell pink. And that sold to a viewer. Doesn't have a name, but it says, "Love your videos, very entertaining." So I appreciate the purchase and I will get this shipped out for you today. Next, I forgot to put this stuff back. Hold on. Let me do this. That goes back there. This slides back over. And then this box goes back up here. All right, next we got a pair of shoes, size 6.5. Oh, hold on. Hold on. What's going on here? That's a 6. And this is a 7. Was it these? That's also a 6. All right. Well, maybe we've got more black ones in here. Let's see. Oh, we do. I don't know why those were separated. So 6.5 right here. These, toss this basket back over here. These sold for how much? $10.99. Looks like I've got one pair in this size remaining. They came on the Target pallets for 50 cents. And so as not to confuse myself again, these are different. So I'm going to leave these on their own down here. But these are the same thing as these. So there, I'm not going to confuse myself now. Going to shelf C4. Is this what we're looking for? Yes, the other International Harvester shirt. We sold one of these the other day. In 1B1, we're looking for Molten Midnight. Right there, sold for $8. Sold another pair of these really cool Hawaiian colored pants. Just gotta get the right size. Right here. These things came out of Dress Barn. Look how neat those are. These are pants. They retail $45. Looks like they did clearance them to $37. And the last two that sold, they also bought the red ones, which are equally cool. And these sold for $16. Next, let's take a walk over here. We sold another inflator. We might be out of these by the time I get through all the sales. So this sold for how much? I'll set it right there. It sold for $25, and it was a viewer. James says, "Hey Rabbit, appreciate the videos while we're all in quarantine." James, I appreciate the sale, and hope you can fill your tires now. It shows them using it on a car tire. I really don't know if it'll work on a car, but I kept one of these off the pallet, and I've used it a few times on, random things I have laying around that need to be filled, like the hand truck tires, and what else did I fill up? Oh, the trailer dolly. We've got Deja Vu. We sold another one of these, and it's a viewer who bought it once again. So we'll set it right there. And the note says, it's from Julie. So another the same item, also a viewer whose name starts with J. Julie says, "Hey Rabbit, love your videos. They're keeping me entertained during this mess of a time nowadays. I love your witty humor and snarky comments when pulling orders for eBay. I hope you and Mrs. Rabbit are staying healthy. Can you please include a signed card?" Absolutely, Julie. I appreciate the purchase. Sold another gorilla costume, this time for $15. And I'm very confused because it says that I have none left, but I've got 2 more sitting in here. So maybe I sold 2 more in there on my list. But anyway, sold for $15. So I just looked down my list and I have no more available. So here's my thoughts. Inventory levels are possibly off. It's possible that there were 2 different types of gorilla masks. And they were mixed together in there. I don't think that's the case though. I've already sold a few and I've just been grabbing it random out of there. And nobody said they got the wrong one. So one thing that could have caused inventory levels to be a little off is there was a gorilla mask on Roger over there, and maybe Tim just didn't put that in the inventory because it's on Roger. Maybe Roger creeps Tim out like everybody else, but that would only explain one extra, so I don't know. But I'm going to do a little bit of research. I think it was just an inventory error. Now that I think about it, I might have had one where the buyer purchased it and canceled it. And I don't think it relists when we do that. So that could be what the other one is too, the other inventory level issue. That's pretty common. We'll have an inventory issue like that because someone buys something and cancels the sale. So I'll just relist. All right, I relisted those last 2 masks. Next sale is this dress from Dress Barn, sold for $26.99 to a viewer, Camille, who says, "Hey Rabbit, we've watched you forever," in all caps. "Love the videos, especially the sale videos. Keep them coming. Would love a signed doodle of some sort. If not, a card will make us happy. Best of luck from San Diego, Camille and Eden." I appreciate the purchase. And this is a Dress Barn item, $64.95 original price. Looks like it was discounted to $51. And it's definitely screaming summer. I mean, I know you said you're in San Diego, where it's always summer, but here it's like 34 degrees of a high today, and it snowed last night. So I'm really excited for those colors to be outside. Sold another pair of the Feel Goods. This one, the color is called Almond. Is this it? This might be it. No, this is not it. got a little more space, I could probably spread these out now. Here we go. This is probably it. This is it. And these, if you remember, came on the toy pallets mistakenly from Whole Foods. They sold to John, and it says, "Hey Rabbit, a viewer from Plymouth, UK. I love the videos. Keep safe. Best regards, John. Can I have a signed card, please?" Yes, John, I will send you a signed card, and we'll send these across the pond for you, so you can enjoy them. I hear it's never summer there. It's always just rain, and cloudy. So enjoy your new rain sandals. Next, we sold another size 8 on these. I'm gonna grab it from the back here. I shoved a couple of size 8s there because I couldn't fit them there. So we'll try and clear that one off. Sold for $14.95, cost 50 cents on the Target pallets. Would you look at that? We've got another bra on the list. It is going to be in box 2B, as in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. 2, as in the number 2. Not 1, unless you were then continuing on to 2. Not 3, but 2. Where is it on my list? Okay, it's a white maiden form, size 36C. This might be the only white one in here. This one has no tag. I know we had a couple listed with no tags. That's a 36C. Let me double check the listing. It doesn't say in the title. I don't have any others, do I? No, so that must be it. All right, so this sold to a viewer, Annette, who says, "Hi Rabbit, thanks for sending the offer. We love watching your videos and can't wait for the next ones. My parents used to buy pallets and sell items in the store they had 35 years ago. Now my mom, she wishes she had half your energy. Could you please send a signed card? Thank you for the entertaining videos. Take care." Annette, I appreciate the sale. And, well, tell your mother that if she wants half the energy that I have, to drink half of a NOS every day, and that Mio caffeinated energy water. Drink half of one every, well, actually a full one every day, because I drink about 2 of those. I have a lot of caffeine in my diet. So next sale is another viewer over here bought one of Mrs. Rabbit's Living Proof conditioners. Is that the last one? Oh, wow, that is, okay. Let me take a look in here. Okay, we've got another one, so I think I might take this home for my better half. And then we will send this one. Much better. I mean, odds are it just leaked out a little bit, but, you know, which one would you rather get? I'm gonna send that one. All right, so we will grab these. So I have a theory. I think Mrs. Rabbit came in here and opened the bottle and leaked it all over just so she could have a free one. Maybe I'll just throw it away instead. Maybe I'll put like some cheap Suave or something from Walmart, pour it in this bottle and tell her. She won't know the difference. Oh, the viewer bought something else. I wouldn't do that to the viewer, but I would happily do that to Mrs. Rabbit. I'll set that there. So the viewer who bought this also bought something else, and I'm very confused by it. Here is why I'm confused. Let's take a walk. I'm sick of stepping over these, so I'm going to bring these up while I go up. So we're going to take a walk up here to the second floor. And I will set these here for now. I pulled all of these sweaters, and yet somehow this one sold. Size medium. It's this one. No, that's a size small. This should be a size medium. There we go. This is a Game of Thrones, right? I think. Yeah, Game of Thrones sweater. Christmas sweater. Also sold to that viewer. I counted them. I don't know how I'm missing, unless one of them just didn't delete. I looked and all the other ones are deleted. The size small in this is still active too. So I don't know. But anyway, so this sweater in the Living Proof, they sold for a combined $34.97 to Chelsea, who says, "I've been watching your videos for almost 2 years now. I'm always looking forward to seeing your videos every day. I also purchased the sandals with the red fur on top. If it's no trouble, can you please send a signed card? Thank you." Thank you, Chelsea. And, well, I haven't gotten to those yet. Let's look down a little further. All right. Why does it not say the color unless Franny is the color? Let me look at the actual computer. Yep. So, yeah, same person. Let's go get her sandals. We're looking for a size 9. That would be these right here. So Chelsea bought these to go with her conditioner and her sweater. And these were $14.39. Chelsea, I appreciate the sale, and I hope you enjoy it. Next, for $17.99, I'm going to have to crack open a box because I sold 2 of these. So I will open one of these and pull 2 out. Next, sold a pair of pants. A5. Well, he has them listed as black and paisley. This might be it. Let me take a look at the listing because I don't see any black and paisley on here. These are the ones sold for $17.99. Came out of Dress Barn. Looks like they were originally $45 marked down to $39.99. And I paid $1. Almost done here. Got a couple in here, a couple more, and then I can get them shipped out and go home. Let's see. 1G2. We're looking for Venezia. Venzia? I don't know. 1G2, which is going to be here, which is going to be likely this. No, that's not it. Are there multiples in here? No, they're all the same. Is it this? No, that's a stylo. Oh, it is a stylo we're looking for. Right there. Venzia? I don't know. All right, let's put this back and I'll tell you how much it sold for. It sold for $11.69. Next, we've got a Boheme, 23 remaining, sold for $8.98. Next, we've got, I should say last, in 1C4, we're looking for Smoky. Smoky Quartz. Where? Knocking my hand into things. I wonder where the Bandit Quartz is. That sold for $12. Next, we sold another pair of these, size 9. So one more size 8, and we clear off that part of the rack. We're looking for I42. It's going to be this one, a pair of size 6 gray Columbia shorts. Here's Columbia. Where is the size? Women's 6. All right. So size 6 gray Columbia shorts. These likely came from Amazon and sold for $15. Oh, they have little tiny anchors. For $21, I sold, buried under here, another one of these genuine Yamaha part shirts. So we'll get that out. And lastly, we sold this for $17. Westport's the brand. It came out of Dress Barn. Original price of $44.99. Is it a jacket? Is it a shirt? You be the judge. It's made of denim, like a jean jacket. Maybe JLN would be able to help us with this one. But it's also short sleeves. Who, other than Bill Belichick, wears a short sleeve jacket? Anyways, $17. And that is today's sales. I'm sure there were more throughout this whole time doing it that came through, but it is 6:07 p.m. So I'm not going to do them today. I will get all of these shipped out and dropped off, though. Hopefully that doesn't take too much longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, I appreciate all of you that have taken the time to purchase from me. If I didn't mention anybody, maybe I missed it, maybe it wasn't in the notes, regardless, I appreciate you as well, and I apologize for not mentioning you. And see you tomorrow on Ruby Tuesday.